You're here with the Mouse Vibes. We're back at Universal Studios Hollywood to check out the early access for Super Nintendo World.
You ready?
Sure.
Super Nintendo World is the newest addition at Universal Studios Hollywood. And since the land officially opened back in February this year, this land has been packed. It's been on everyone's top priority list. It's something that you have to start and end your day with. It's a must-do.
Everybody's doing it.
Just be warned, the land is on the small side. The one ride is always a 2-hour wait, and it's nearly impossible to get a reservation at Toadstool.
You're kidding me.
But lucky for us, Universal offers the Super Nintendo World Early Access ticket. That's gonna come with a ticket valid for reservation free entry access admission to Super Nintendo World for 1 hour prior to scheduled park opening.
Slow down.
Basically, you get access into Super Nintendo World 1 hour before everyone else for the day.
Oh.
Your ticket also includes a one-time express access to the studio tram tour, valid until 11 a.m. And just a reminder, ticket is not valid for a theme park admission, which must be purchased separately for the same date. So this is not your theme park ticket, this is an early add-on experience.
Right.
Then it's going to allow you to pick the day you want to visit Super Nintendo World. Prices are going to vary just depending on what day you're visiting, ranging from $20 to $30. Once you finalize your purchase, your ticket will be sent to your email address. Make sure to have that email handy as they are checking that first thing before you get through the main gate.
Any more brain busters?
Welcome back to another Mouse Vibes video. I'm so stoked to be back at Universal Studios Hollywood, and we're here a little bit early today. It's currently 9:40. We're here 20 minutes before the early access ticket for Super Nintendo World, and I couldn't be any more stoked. We're actually being held right over here by the Universal Plaza. We can't move any further. This is where they're gonna keep everyone for the time being. And while guests get access into Universal an hour before the park officially opens, it's only gonna be for Super Nintendo World. The rest of the park will remain closed. You're gonna also wanna keep that early access email handy. This is the part where they officially scan it before you make your way down to the lower lot into Super Nintendo World. So we made it down to the lower lot, and I just want to give you guys a couple pro tips. You're gonna make sure you screenshot your early access ticket. That way you don't have to load up the internet every single time. I was watching a bunch of people fumble it upstairs, so just make sure you screenshot that to have your ticket handy. And then also there's 3 different points to scan your ticket. We're about to go to the last scan point right over here for the entrance to Super Nintendo World. All right, here we go. Actually, no scanning is necessary. You can just walk on in. How cool is this? First things first, let's scan the QR code for the Toadstool Cafe reservation. We'll scratch the reservation for Toadstool Cafe. We were just informed by a team member that the actual prompt for the QR code doesn't open up until 15 minutes before the restaurant opens. So we're here for the early access. It's not available quite yet, so we're gonna have to keep checking. So with that said, let's explore the land a little bit. It's empty. You never get to see Super Nintendo World just like this. We're greeted right away with Mario and Luigi. What's up, guys? Here we go.
Go Luigi.
We have some time to kill, and it's only a 20-minute wait to get on the Mario Kart Bowser Challenge ride, so we're gonna get on the ride. I haven't seen it this empty since the land officially opened, and I haven't seen this ride without a 2-hour wait since then as well, so we're gonna take advantage. Look at this, no people. Completely empty, yes! Okay, this is something I've never seen. They're shooting us right through this. We're not gonna get any of the instruction video. We're walking right through. This is crazy. This is usually one of the main stops to learn what you're doing on this ride, but today everyone's a pro and we're just walking right through. That was absolutely worth it. We were able to get on the Mario Kart Bowsers Challenge, and that was a complete walk-on. Not only did I get the highest score in my kart,
oh, how the mighty have fallen.
We were on and off that ride in about 15 minutes, not bad at all, and we're just in time because the QR code should be available for Toadstool Cafe in just the next few minutes, so let's collect some coins before we go grub at Toadstool.
This video is sponsored by Atlas Coffee Club. Atlas Atlas Coffee Club is a coffee subscription service that curates the top 1% of the world's best coffee, roasted and ground to your preference and delivered freshly to your door.
Each month, subscribers will receive a single origin 100% Arabica coffee from a new country. This month is Guatemala. And it also comes with an info card detailing the country's history, tasting notes of the beans, and context about what makes this coffee so unique. And anyone who watches Mouse Vibes gets 50% off their first bag.
It's super easy. You're gonna go to atlascoffeeclub.com/mousevibes and choose your coffee preferences. Whether you like ground coffee, whole bean, or even coffee pods. You can even customize what type of grind you want to match your brew method.
Besides the coffee's amazing taste, one of my favorite things is, as a subscriber, you could pause, cancel, or skip your subscription at any time. So if you're scared of full-blown commitment, this is perfect for you.
What?
So if you want to turn up and get your coffee on, go to atlascoffeeclub.com/mousevibes and get 50% off your first bag of coffee.
Mario! Here we go! So one of the main reasons that you get the early access ticket is to be able to dine inside Toadstool's Cafe. If you usually get here right when the park opens or a little bit after, the reservations are gone for the day. But we just got some information from a team member that the reservation for the QR code actually opens up 30 minutes before the restaurant opens up. So first you have to find out when the restaurant opens up and then just get onto the app and start refreshing about 30 minutes before. We're gonna link the QR code in the description of this video if you wanna do a reservation.
5 minutes later.
Shout out to the team member working downstairs at Toadstool Cafe. He was able to give me a little trick of refreshing the page 30 minutes before, and it worked like a charm.
They've done studies, 60% of the time, it works every time.
Not only was I able to get through the app quickly, all I had to do was hit the button on the top right that said start over. Then I was able to prompt how many people in my party, my name, if there's a special event like a birthday or an anniversary or anything like that. And I have the first reservation of the day, so let's go enjoy the rest of our early access, soak up more of this land, and then go grub at Toadstool Cafe. So all of the characters are out this morning and they usually switch places about every 30 minutes, but the meet and greets are super popular. You're gonna wanna make sure you're lined up ahead of time. You can honestly get everything done here in the early access, whether it's meeting characters, getting on the ride, collecting coins, and securing a reservation for Toadstool Cafe. It was definitely worth the $25 today. And I actually still have a little bit of time before our Toadstool reservation, so I'm gonna do the ride one more time. I'm gonna hit up single rider and see how fast it goes. We'll check that. The single rider line isn't currently open. I just checked with the team member and they actually said it doesn't open at a specific time, but only when they need it for traffic congestion. So to check back in every so often, but right now the single rider line isn't open. I'm not sure if this is something that's always happening with early access, and if it has happened to you on your visit, let me know down in the comments below.
Welcome to Toadstool Cafe!
So we just got seated at our table at Toadstool's Cafe, and I'm just gonna let you know the process for this. Be patient. We checked in right on time at 10:15, and it takes about 30 minutes to order your food and get seated in that whole situation. But between that time at 10:10, they actually stop reservations for the entire day. So you're gonna wanna scan that QR code nice and earlier, or make sure to do it in the first 30 minutes of the park being open that day. That way you can secure your ticket. Whoa, something's happening in here. Dinner and a show tonight. And I went with the Luigi burger. This is gonna be grilled chicken, basil pesto, Swiss cheese, green pepper, and spinach served on a brioche bun. Toadstool Cafe is definitely 5 out of 5 vibes. The food there is so good and unique. The Luigi burger hits every single time. Who doesn't want a little bit of pesto in their life? But I just walked out of Super Nintendo World to gather my thoughts. All the constant noise is like just too much stimulant for me, and I kind of feel like I just walked out of a concert. My head is ringing.
I'm afraid you're just too darn loud.
But overall, the early access ticket is definitely worth it. For $25 today, I basically got a reservation secured over at Toadstool Cafe. Got to go on the newest attraction here at Universal Studios Hollywood with no wait, met Mario and Luigi, collect coins all around the land.
New high score!
New high score, is that bad? What does that mean? Does that break it?
That's totally worth it. Again, it all depends on what you're trying to do. If you want to make sure to eat inside Toadstool Cafe and get on the ride and meet the characters, you're gonna want to buy that early access ticket. Just walking out of that land, the ride line is about 120 minutes. Toadstool Cafe is booked for the day and everyone is packed in there like sardines. What? All right, and that's gonna wrap up our day checking out the early access for Super Nintendo World. Honestly, it's totally worth the $25 if you wanna go check out the characters, ride the rides, collect coins, and have the best day ever. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps us grow, and if not, thanks for stopping by.